Good morning, All Stars. Today is Thursday, April 13th, 2023, and it's day 131 of school. Today's weather is 87 degrees and sunny. It's a hot one today, so no jackets, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now, a moment of silence. Today's hot lunch is macaroni and cheese. This is a reminder that Friday, April 14th, all yearbook orders are due. Don't forget to get your yearbook. Did you know on this day in 1743, Thomas Jefferson was born? The Jefferson Memorial was dedicated on this day in 1943, 200 years later, on the south bank of the Tidal Basin in Washington, D.C. April is Autism Awareness Month. Here's Miss Barbie with more information on autism.
April is Autism Awareness Month, and it's a month where we focus on increasing understanding and acceptance of people with autism. Someone who has autism means their brains work a little differently than other people's. A person is born with autism. It's like people who have brown eyes or blonde hair. You have what you're born with. Think of autism as two different gaming systems. For example, there's Nintendo and PlayStation, and they're both for games, but they have different operating systems on the inside. They're the same but different, right? And like the brain, you can't see those differences. They're on the inside, just like the operating system of the games. So let's pretend for a second that our brains are like those operating systems. And let's say people without autism have brains with the Nintendo operating system, and people with autism have brains with the PlayStation operating system. So what that means is when your brain receives information from the world, like someone talking or the lights in the room, people without autism, their brains process it with the Nintendo operating system. With someone who has autism, their brain takes all that same information and they process it with a PlayStation operating system. So people without autism process information one way, and people with autism process information a different way. It's not wrong and it's not bad, it's just different. And because they process things differently, they respond to things differently. And with autism, the brain can get overloaded. And when that happens, they sometimes need breaks or wiggle time or make noises, or sometimes need things like fidgets or headphones to give their brains time to catch up with their bodies. That's also why someone with autism may need more time to respond to your questions, or sometimes they don't speak but have other ways of telling you what they need. Some also like doing the same things over again every day because that's what makes them feel happy and safe. So if something changes, they can get really upset because that's how they're processing the situation. So just remember to be patient and kind. I hope you learned something about autism today. And remember that someone with autism likes to play and make friends just like anyone else.
Our finalists for Music March Madness are Flowers by Miley Cyrus or I Ain't Worried by One Republic. Who will win?
Yeah!